Hello and welcome to another ranked game of Backpack Battles. Let's go ahead and hop on in. Ooh, we have a healing herb on sale. We might as well pick that up. Let's grab that. We do have a broom as well as a pan and a sword. You know, let's go ahead and grab the sword just to be safe, and we're gonna go ahead and save the rest of our money, I think. Actually, throw it one time. Nice, we do find that. That'll cost us 4. Toss it on the field. And we'll freeze our pig for the next turn. Okay, let's hop in for our first round. Looks like our opponent has some decent damage overall, but I should have the advantage in terms of poison and my dagger. Let's see if we can get enough in here just to get through. Ooh, I did not account for the banana, though, and the banana might be able to keep them in. Nope, we get the W. We will go up 1-0. Oh, great find here in the early game. Find the rare card. We get some money as well. Feed that into that. Stone's available here, and a whetstone, which does increase damage here. Let's go ahead and apply that because I have yet to play that before. Switch this over. We need 2 whetstones to get that wooden sword upgraded. So we have +1 damage. Let's actually fix that. Yeah, so now our dagger hits, and we have a little bit more damage on our sword. Good turn 2 here for us. Let's see if we can get a win, though. A hammer on a piggy bank, so those do hit pretty hard, but they are very stamina heavy. As you can see, they're burning through it pretty quickly, but will it matter? Looks like it will not, as I actually get the W here and go up 2-0. Oh, lovely. An early find on the stamina bag as well. Let's go ahead and apply that in. If I can fix this to be like this, I can probably grab this leather armor next. 1 more stamina will give me a little bit more money as well. Excuse me, stamina allows me to have 2 swords here. Stamina costs 1 cost per what? Every 0.7 seconds. That should be just fine. Medium usage here. And we have our start of battle gain on health regen. Let's go ahead and freeze this as we do want the leather armor. A little bit of armor goes a long way. Hopping into our next match here. Looks like we will be in a race against damage, as they do have stones being thrown at us with that stone bag. But I think our build is just enough, and we are really just pulling through here in the early game. Alright then, so our extra piggy bank has given us $12. Let's go ahead and bring this down for now. I'm going to buy this thing because it is handy to have. Can I get a better setup in terms of baggage? 1 second, let me think here. The answer is yes so far, as I change things up to be like that. But let me roll and see if I can get some more. Ah, what a great roll for us. And we actually get an extra dagger as well. I'm going to go ahead and freeze that because it costs only $2. Toss that up. Actually, will that sell for $2? It sure will. Let me go ahead and grab this dagger. Toss it over here as well as our piggy. And now we have 2 daggers. Remember, they cost 0 stamina and are putting extra damage in already. I'm going to go ahead and freeze this piggy as well. I want to keep playing off this extra money I have. Okay, let's go straight into the fight. Into the matchup we go. Our opponent does have a Goobert, which means they will be popping out some healing over time. However, my armor should be able to help mitigate that quite well. Good roll so far. Our poison is starting to pick up, and things are looking wonderful for us as we go up 4-0. Hey, as a reminder, this will be a video that we'll be putting out today, but it will take a while for more videos to come out as I will be in the middle of my subathon, which you can watch over at twitch.tv/TrikSlyr and also here at youtube.com/TrikSlyr as well. Here's a quick clip of the game that we're playing. It's called Grand Theft Auto Roleplay, and it's actually a very fun time. A lot of random stuff happens. Enjoy. It seems like... Whoa! I'm dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've been murdered. Oh my god, the cop hit me.
Okay, guys.
Well... Wow, super early roll here on my Torquila. Items trigger 5% faster. They remove 1 clover from your opponent. I think I do want to grab that up. My only issue is I will be losing out on this piggy bank in the top right corner. But maybe that's okay for us. Let's go ahead and pick up the bird here and go for a roll. We do find a fanny pack, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this as well. The fanny pack is great because they do trigger faster. And we want to try and put this in a position where it's hitting most of our items here. Let me see if I can adjust real quick. Okay, so we've now adjusted our layouts here to hit every single one of our weapons. There's also a second whetstone here, which I don't know what the whetstone makes, but I know if I get 2 of them, I can turn that into a wooden sword. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is sell this. Let me see what this costs. 2? Okay, we're going to hold off for 1 round. I'm going to freeze that, and we're also going to freeze this ruby. Both of these are very important for me in the future. Let's go ahead and hop into our next match. Facing off against an opponent that is currently building up his own whetstone sword and has a spiked shield and a broom, but so far it looks like those extra daggers that we found are working out, and the attacks coming in from our TrikSlyr is looking great. One thing I am getting weak on though is my stamina as it gets down to 0, and that might be the end of me. Poison is hitting, and we are getting them low, but it is just not enough. Okay, so we will be looking for some upgrades and some stamina in the future. For now, let's go ahead and remove this sword and toss this whetstone on here. We'll have that turn into a hero sword, whatever that means. I also want to get this, oh, I need to unreserve this here. I want to get this ruby egg up, as well as this poison. A lot of options in front of me. If I sell this, I will get an extra amount of gold. Let's grab this poison, turn it this way, and put this here. These two will combine and make a poison dagger. So we should have 2 upgrades after this turn, and that will be great for us. Okay, let's go ahead and go forward. Ooh, the holy armor coming in, which is great against poison, and it has a massive amount of shields. We'll see what they're able to do with that here as we slowly start chunking them down. Now, whetstone is starting to help out a little bit as it's infusing with this sword, and it seems we have fixed our stamina issue by not having 2 swords, so I shouldn't have to rush that in the future. Poison connects on our opponents, but they keep debuffing it. Nicely done by them. And I think with it all said and done, I'm just a little bit too far behind, and I will eat another L. We do have our hero sword combining. Weapons gains 2 damage, has a 25% chance to inflict poison on active from the storage coffin, so that's nice. Okay, so it looks like it's just a little bit of extra damage. Not too bad. We also make these get a little bit stronger as well by combining them. Let's go ahead and bring those in. We do have a mana orb, which we have ran in the past on this channel, and I think I might want to run it again. Let's go ahead and bring this sword up here. Switch these 2 out. There we go. So now we have our spectral dagger hitting on all 4 of our items. This will infuse well and create some mana. And then we also want to try and squeeze this, and oh, it's just a little too expensive right now. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is buy this. We want to get some Box of Riches going. This will allow for us to build some gems. I think you guys have already seen that before on this channel. I like this a lot. And we'll keep this frozen up. Okay, let's hop into the match here and hope that we can get something going for us. 45 armor to trigger right at the start here. We do have our mana orb coming in. Remember, when we do get up to 10 mana, it will do 2 damage instead. So that should be activating over time. There it is. Will help out with burning my opponent, who right now seems to have a kind of a mediocre build, it appears. We'll get stronger when that blood amulet infuses with the goober, but for now, I earn a W, and I'm halfway there. Alright, so now we're into the phase of the game where things start to get a little bit more on the powered up side. I'm going to grab our hex plate because it is on sale, and right now we have 2 daggers. Why not add a 3rd? Only thing we might want to do, though, is switch out the sword. There we go. Bringing the sword here into the middle. That will allow for these weapons here to get extra 2 damage on them. So that sword is starting to pay off. We do find an extra box of riches as well. Let me grab the stamina bag for now and see where we can shoehorn this into. Ooh. I do like the idea of picking up that vampire sword as well. Look at that thing. Hungry Blade. Gain 1 vampirism, convert 1 region into 1 vampire maximum damage. So that'll help me out with the healing, which will give more time for my spectral dagger to increase and my poison dagger. I will need to find a way to get mana infused, but I can do that through my gems here. Hang on, let me think about this here. Let's put that there. Take this sword, plug that in there. There we go. So now we have a Hungry Blade, which will be helping out with lifesteal. We have our Curse Dagger, which triggers extra attack and also inflicts 2 random debuffs off of stuns. And we're all building off this hero sword. I think that's looking pretty good. We do have a Glove of Haste, which apparently can infuse with the hero sword. Do I want to do that? How's it look? Is it just 1? Ooh, I need 2 of those. Okay, let's go ahead and throw that over here for now, because I don't know what the Falcon Blade does, but hey, I'm down to learn this playthrough. I did want to grab my Box of Riches, but it is a bit hard to pull off here with my limited space in general. So I'll keep these both reserved for now and consider them playing in the future. Actually, I can buy it now. Let's grab that, bring that over here, and then I'll fix that into my next spot when I get extra space. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. Don't want to delay. I've been trying to work on these videos and not being too slow, so let me know if my speed is good enough for you guys, if you enjoy the commentary, etc. Looks like we're starting to really apply some poison debuffs here, though, getting up to 8. Continuing to move forward. We do have some spiked shield procs that are starting to become annoying for me to deal with, but we do chunk through them. And with it all said and done, we're able to pull off a W. This is actually a really good combination here with a Thorn Whip. It will infuse with a Hungry Blade. That does require me to get some space going. Can I fit this in here? If I put it there, technically I can. I would miss out my armor. I'm probably going to lose a round, but if I bring that here, I can combine those together. Put this over here, and let's start infusing whatever we do have onto our weapons. And keep our rarity up. So there we go. Looking alright. I'm not going to spend too much money. This is okay for this to be in storage. Let's go ahead and go forward here. I am missing the extra attacks here. On this Hungry Blade, but that's okay. I'm waiting for this to infuse with this. And I will show you afterwards what that does. As, ooh, they're running a card build. Oh, and they destroyed me. That's so cool. I can't wait to figure that out. Okay, so this blade is now combined. It is now the Blood Thorn. Converts one region into one vampire and a thorn. Deals 1 damage per a thorn and vampire. So great. Now I can bring that over here. We have the extra procs coming in from our bird, who continues to chirp away. Love to see that. We have also a couple more infusions thanks to our weapons being available. Can I fit this back on to here? I sure can. Toss that there. Put that there as well. Okay, is that infusing everything? Not quite. How about this? Ooh, I think I kind of want it up here, don't I? Seems better for me in general. Bring that down here. Ah, but I wanted this to be hitting the attack speed. That's where that confusion is. Okay, let's roll and see if we can find... Ooh, I want that mana. Let's bring that over here. Toss that there. We still want this ruby that I have frozen here forever, but I can't afford it. I need more space. There's some space, finally. Okay, give me 1 second to adjust my board. Okay, we found a stamina bag. We were able to move this up here to the top. We now have a mana orb, which will be creating mana, so this will actually now synergize with our dagger over here. Use 1 mana to attack health directly and deal 7 damage. On stun, will trigger extra attack. I don't have any stuns yet, so that's not a big deal, but I will be getting this ruby egg eventually and mixing it into the build. And these gloves are still chillaxing for the moment. Okay, into our next battle and see if we're strong enough. Pretty simple build so far, nothing too amazing. We do have a hammer and dagger special coming in from our opponent, which will stun us out. Which can be very frustrating to fight off against, so we're hoping that we're able to get through that. And we do! Thanks to our debuffs. Able to sneak on through. Our weapon has now been infused here. Gonna go ahead and put that on top of that as well. Actually, do I want the dagger? Yeah, I'll put that there. Got another infused. Reds are very important for me right now. Poisons are good too, but mostly if they're continuing to build up and join into each other. Our Flawless Topaz is nice. 25% chance to regenerate 1 stamina. Our stamina usage is pretty medium right now, but there is a chance that we fight off against opponents that do have ways to stop our stamina, so we're going to avoid that if we can. We're going to go ahead and buy this Topaz as well to get that. So whenever we're attacked, we'll have a chance for that to pop in. We do have 1 more box of riches, but I don't really have the space for it right now, and I'm still waiting on my ruby egg, which I need to get on the field here soon. So let's start considering that. Bag of Haste is always great for me. Let's bring that down here. Pop this here, though they're still connecting. Bring this down. And now I can bring my Flawed Topaz in here. I want as many things as I can in this coffin. For stabbing potential, right? Is that better? That is still good. We still get our swords popping. I was hoping to have a little bit more finesse available to me. But with this extra attack speed, these will stab on the bottom. Although, do I want the dagger or do I want the poison dagger? I think I want to switch these two. I like the idea of having more random debuffs hitting. It's harder to clear, right? And then we do have extra space laying around, which we can account for. Got 1, 2, 3 spaces. We need 4 for this. Let's roll 1 more time. Yes, freeze that. Take this as well. Great. We're going to freeze this too. That way we can combine those for an extra gem. And now we have our space for our ruby egg, and we have a topaz for the next turn. We are doing fantastic. We still have these gloves just sitting here doing nothing, but whatever, man. It'd be like that. Okay. They have a massive amount of shields over there. We are applying some debuffs, but they are cleansing them pretty quickly, and we're having some stamina issues. health potions as really helping them out as well. And I think we kind of just got bodied there, for being honest with each other. But that's okay. We're trying to get stronger. Let's go ahead and commit to our debuffs. Get that on the field as well, and then we'll keep that reserved. We do have another green, which you can plug in. 25% chance to inflict poison. Use poison on your opponent and gain 2 regen. Put that in the bag here. Allow that to heal up. And then we still want this, but that's reserved for the moment. A blue would be helpful, but it costs 1 gold at the moment. Let's go ahead and freeze that, as we want to keep those popping out. All right. Into our next matchup, I do feel like we're kind of missing something in this build to really bring it all together. It's probably armor is what we're looking for, or ways to get around armor. Oh, opponent's starting to really chunk us down, though. However, we do have a decent amount of poison on them. Will it matter? Fatigue sets in, and we get blown up, and that is the end of our turn. Looks like things just not going well for us. But that's okay. We climb slightly in gold, and I will see you guys for the next video. Hey, feel free to come hang out during the subathon. I will see you guys over there. Goodbye.